everybody. How's everybody doing? Guess what? It's the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show that's back. I am your host, Blaizeman. Sitting closely to my left side is my lovely wife, Miss Tammy.
Hi everyone. I hope everybody's watching and listening. That was a cool intro. I loved it.
You loved it, huh?
I
figured
loved
that,
it. You
I
are
figured
so talented.
I figured I'd go with Halloween
me.
theme because it's October, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and Halloween is Monday.
So yes, Halloween is Monday. That's for sure. Good guess, babe.
Everybody pretty knows it's Monday. I didn't have to guess, but anyways.
It's a good thing that I got my co-host back, my lovely wife, Miss Tammy, for the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show. We couldn't be more proud of the way the FFN Radio Network is going right now. We got 4 great shows, including ours, that are on the network. And the Rabbit Hole on Tuesday, of course, the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show
again last night.
Thank you very much. And of course, the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show on Wednesday nights, the Neutral Corner on Thursday nights, and the Side Draft with Justin on Friday nights. So, I did a little bit of a promo today, Miss Tammy, of reaching out to people if they want to do a show.
Cool.
If they want to have a show on a network or whatever, and if they got what it takes and they're committed, then
And how would somebody go about doing that?
Well, it's all if they want to know how to do that, they can go to FFN Radio Facebook page, and it's right there, pinned right to the top. And as soon as you go on the page, it's right there, and it explains everything.
Cool.
Pretty much. And I was fooling around with new software that I got. As you could see, our little intro in the beginning, but I'm super glad to be back at the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy
It's been
show.
way too long.
Way too long. I know. I unraveled her microphones, and then I had to dust them. Yeah, and I had to put some Windex on a paper towel and streak down the wire.
That's right. Nobody better be using my microphone
because they were dusty. You know what I mean? So
and headset.
Well, I don't know what we're gonna do when down the line when we build the studio. So we're gonna just have to put Miss Tammy's headphones somewhere else so nobody can touch them.
Actually, if somebody wants to use these headphones, that's perfectly fine. I kind of would like to have the one that goes over your ears but and has a little microphone in front of you. You can talk into that, because this thing over here covers like my whole face, and I would like to just have the little one with the little thing that goes in front. So there's my wish.
We have those kind of
we have those? Well, how come I don't have a pair on then?
Because you still got to wear the headphones with them.
Why? They have ones that have headphones that you can talk into.
Don't you think that FFN Radio Network has spent enough of money?
Oh, okay. It's just me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I forgot. It's just me.
Well, it's got nothing to do with just you. It's got to do with how much is in the FFN Radio Network pocket. And right now it's, pretty close to zero. So
I'll buy my own, okay?
So we can't afford no fancy dancy microphones with one over here and one over there. We just can't afford that.
Oh no. Well, we can afford all of this.
Okay.
Ooh, and all these computers here.
But that's
with that being
hello.
said, go ahead, say it. With that being said,
hello, Tiffany. Thanks for tuning into the show.
Thanks for listening to us.
What was you complaining about? All of this?
Yeah, you just said we can't afford it. One little pair of headphones for me with a mic attached to it, but we can afford all of this and 3 monitors and a big computer desk and speakers everywhere and equipment everywhere. And But when I ask for one thing, I get told that no, the budget is no good.
Okay, because I'm not understanding what's wrong with your $200 microphone that's in front of your face.
I don't like a microphone in front of my face like this.
Okay.
And then you like, oh, don't go too close, don't go too far. Don't speak too loud, don't speak too soft, don't sit so close. Oh, all these rules that you have. Maybe this is why I haven't done it in so long because there's too many goddamn rules.
Listen, I'll shut this show down right now.
Oh, yeah, no, you won't. You can leave. I'll do it myself.
I'll shut this show down.
You can go.
Right now,
I think the people came to see me anyway, so.
Okay. Well, yeah, they see enough of me on the rabbit hole.
Yeah, enough for you. So I think that you should just be quiet for a few minutes.
And Justin says, excited for the show to be back. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. You can also call into the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show. All the other shows would get upset with me because unfortunately the phone system works when you're in studio. But our goal, Miss Tammy and my goal, and FFN Radio Network's goal, to build our own studio. I
better get a phone first.
Oh, you get a microphone for. How about when we cut the ribbon for the studio, you get your new microphone right then and there?
No, I want one next week. I want one by next week's show.
But we have them.
Then why ain't I using them? And you just said that I couldn't use them because I needed headphones besides it.
Yeah, you need to wear those headphones.
No, I don't want that. They don't make a thing that has the headphones that has the little microphone attached to it.
Yes, they do.
Of course they do.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
But they're very expensive.
Oh, yeah, very expensive.
That's all I'm saying.
Of course, they're very expensive.
And Jerry says, welcome back the love show and missed it. I think he meant to say, I love this show and missed it.
Because it's kind of like, love is woo.
Oh, and Sean David says she wants just a headset with a boom mic.
Is that what it's called?
Okay, listen. Sean David, the donation window is open. You could always click in there and get that over here sent to her. And let's see here. Jeepers, Miss Tammy makes the show. Tell him, Miss Tammy. Oh my God!
Thank you out there, listener. Who's that from? I can't
anymore. That's from Mr. JJ Souza. Thanks, pal.
Thank you.
Always got my back. I see. I appreciate it.
I'll be watching your show tomorrow too. The Neutral Corner. I watch every time you're on faithfully. I watch all the shows.
Hey, and one of our biggest fans, Lucy DuPont, says, welcome back, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching.
Thank
you all for watching.
I think.
You know how he cuts me off? Do you notice that? Like I start to talk and you just cut.
They don't cut nobody off.
You cut everybody off. Ask your other shows.
Ask the
other shows.
Wow.
Jerry,
what a shot. What a shot.
Mr. D, Donnie, Jim.
Go ahead. Any one of them says one thing, show's canceled.
Come on, guys. Be on my side. Does he cut you off? I can hear them saying, yes, 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 yes.
I don't cut nobody off. Okay? But what was we just talking about that you rudely interrupted?
I don't know, because you cut in on my conversation and now I forgot.
See? That's all I'm saying. We were talking about a headphone and then
I think we got off of that.
Well, what I wanted to mention is because when we first load the show, it takes a minute or so for all of the notifications to go out. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And since you love the opening promo so much, I figured maybe we should treat everyone with what it looks like so they can watch it for themselves.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, and by the way, people, I did tell him to start at 7:00 promptly because I know sometimes on his other shows, because I have it on at 5 of 7, and sometimes they do not start until 7:03, 7:04. So just to let you know,
you, Tiffany.
Our show will start promptly at 7 p.m.
Thank you, Tiffany. I'm on both sides. Okay, there is no special one. Love you both.
We love you too, Tiffany.
Thank
we will
you,
talk about this
Tiffany.
tomorrow.
We'll talk. All right. So at Mystery Tammy's request, this is what our opening intro looks like for the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show. Since it's October, Halloween's just around the corner in a week. So we hope you like it.
That means it's only going to be on tonight because next Wednesday Halloween's over. I'm just telling you.
Are we talking about talking over one another now?
I have to get that in because you seem to think that Halloween is like 2 weeks away.
Halloween is Monday.
Yeah, but this is the first and last time that you're going to see this promo because unless you play it next year, but.
What if I want to continue to play this for the rest of the
it's
in
a
November?
Halloween show.
In November. So what do you think? That after tonight, I'm going to go back to work and spend another 3.5, 4 hours devising a video?
Yeah.
So you can have for November for Thanksgiving?
I didn't say you had to have a Thanksgiving video, but you have to have a different video. You can't have a Halloween show when Halloween's over.
Well, I better play this for the people right away then.
You better.
Yeah, enjoy everybody.
Yay! That was awesome. I have to give you a hand.
You don't have to give me a hand.
No,
I sent it to her while
I
sent it to her while she was at work,
and
she enjoyed it a lot. So I hope everybody else liked that too. It was a lot of work, believe me when I tell you. Let's see.
Maybe you shouldn't put so much work into it.
Is that so?
Well, just in one night, it was,
Okay, that's what my boys say. Look at it. Oh my God, he's putting sentences up here. It says, "I'm always late. It's not his fault." That's right, bro. That's right.
Don't stick up for him.
You better
Don't
say
stick
it
up
like
for
it
him.
is, bro. Well, I shouldn't say you better say it. I apologize for that because you're being honest, okay?
Yeah, okay.
I'm never late, okay? Never.
But the funny part is he's not ever late. Like he's always at his desk, always on his chair, always has the computer on at the time that he's supposed to. But does it stop at 7? No. I don't know what he does. Does he like not look at the time? Does he think that like maybe he still has a couple of minutes to play with? I have no idea. All I know is when his other shows are on, I am in my room. I have my phone. I have it on. I click the button to put it on, and I sit there and I wait and I wait. And then sometimes I even yell, "Do you know it's 7:00?" And then all of a sudden I hear, oh, it's 7:00. And he puts it on.
But I'm usually in here, okay, with my headphones on, with my boy JJ Souza, the host, along with Champ, Darrell Too Sweet Coley, and
driving away.
I gotta love my boy Jerry. You just don't understand, though. Nobody understands what I go through with him. You don't understand. I was sitting here and it's like 6:59. He's like, "Wait a minute, Blaze." He gets it off his seat. He's walking out of the room, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" But I'll tell you what, we always make the best of it. So
I had to be at my seat at 20:07.
You had to be at your seat at 20:07, right? Let's see. Needs the Alexa for the alarm. Okay, what's that mean?
Needs the Alexa for the alarm.
We don't have Alexa.
No, we don't have an Alexa.
We have Google.
Alexis. Alexa? I don't know. I actually thought you meant a car at first.
Oh, no, he clearly said the alarm clock. I thought I read that to you.
No, I'm sorry. I can't see that far where he was reading the comments, and he doesn't read them properly. So if I screw up, it's his fault.
So everything's my fault.
Pretty much.
What I mean?
Pretty much.
But look, here's what was I gonna say? So lately you've been coming home from work like what? Go ahead, explain to the audience.
What, hot? You know how hot it is at work? It's where I am. Literally, it starts from when you walk through the door. Actually, we haven't been closing the door because it's way too hot. So we leave the door open. That's supposed to be closed. And actually, the funny part is there's a white sign on the door that says, please make sure the door is closed behind you. But now it's open, so I guess somebody has to make sure it's closed. So when you first walk in, it's like 99 degrees. And my office is like down a little ramp a little further. It gets a little like cooler. So it's like 96 degrees where I am. I literally almost passed out today. It is so freaking hot. I went outside. It was pouring this morning. I didn't wear a jacket. I grabbed an umbrella and I got my pants all wet. And I was like, good. Fucking me a little bit cooler.
Miss Tammy.
I'm sorry. I apologize if there's any children listening.
We got a caller. Hey, caller, you're on the air with the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show. What's happening tonight?
Hey, what's happening, man? Listen, I just want to say this. You know, I've been with FFM Radio for a while now, and it's great. You guys are like family, and you know, so I'm going to be honest here, and I hope you are okay with it because, like I said, we're like family.
I'm listening.
I just want you to remember that.
Oh, I'm remembering it.
Okay, so listen, I am so happy that this show is back for one. Okay, this show has been gone way too long, and it's entertaining, it's funny. I think you guys are great, but I think Miss Tammy makes the show.
Thank you. I love you, sir.
Miss Tammy makes the show. And you know what? She tells you like it is.
We're breaking up over here. I can't.
You leave him alone.
Not with all that computer equipment you got.
What? We're breaking up. See
Let
that?
him speak.
Or
Let
a
him
fucking
speak.
monkey gun
You can
from
talk more
Brazil.
if you like.
All right. She
So
wants you to
I'm
praise
just-
her a little bit
I'm-
more.
What's that?
She wants you to praise her some more.
No, I'm just happy the show's back, and it's great to see people already commenting and watching. And
Well, who
I think
talked me
FFM
into
Radio
it?
Network.
Who talked
What's
me?
that?
Who talked me into it to talk to the wife?
But I don't know. Somebody from the rabbit hole, I think.
Yeah. I don't think so. But go ahead.
You know,
Continue, bud.
I'll be honest. You want me to be honest? Again, we're like family.
We are
So,
family,
Miss
not
Tammy,
like family.
I've been telling Blaze, you need to get the Blaze and Miss. It should be the Miss Tammy and Blaze show.
Yeah, I agree with that.
number
That would be
one.
next week. We'll be changing the title of that.
We should change it. We should change the name of the show to Miss Tammy and Blaze show.
Ah, I see.
Sounds good
All
to
right.
me.
All right. So wait, just hold on. Look, I think FFN Radio, I can speak for myself because Blaze, you know who I am. We've been together for a long time on FFM Radio Network. You gave me the start to do my own boxing show called The Neutral Corner. I think it was back in 2000, if I'm not mistaken.
That's when we were doing radio.
Right. We were doing radio, and it's grown since then. And I think, you know, the time and effort that you guys put in is amazing. You definitely want to make sure that there's quality shows that people are going to enjoy and be able to watch, not only watch, but interact. And I think that's what's important, where you'll be able to call in, you're able to comment, and you read your comments. So FFM Radio Network's come a long way since I know from the beginning to where it's at right now with the new technology, the new platform. And it's just great to see that, you know, something that started out small is now starting to get bigger. And I always say this, it's great to give small a chance to become big. And this is the perfect example of that FFN Radio Network has done just that. They started small and now they're growing and it's picking up and people are noticing. And that's only because of the hard work that Blaze puts into it. Yeah, he may be in that chair a lot. He may be behind that computer screen a lot, but he's working and he's making the shows better. He's helping out his shows. And that, you know, you got the Rabbit Hole, you got the Side Draft, you got the Neutral Corner, you got the Miss Tammy and Blaze show. You know how I said that, the Miss Tammy and Blaze show.
Do it right in.
But it's great. It's great. And I enjoy having my show on the FFM Radio Network family, the Neutral Corner. And it's just one of many great shows that are on the FFM Radio Network. So, guys, thank you so much for the opportunity. And I really wish that you would change the name of the show to Miss Tammy and Blaze show, because Miss Tammy is the show and it's just one of many shows
You ain't talking me
that's
into
really
that.
good. You can comment when I'm done, and
You
don't make me call back.
talking
But-
me
You
into
can call
that.
him later and discuss it more.
But listen, there's a lot of
Don't
great shows,
make
and
me call a
you got a lot
champ
of great
on you.
hosts. If you're, and I just want to put this out there real quick, because I don't want to take up too much of your time in your show. If there is anyone out there listening, please share the video, comment on the video. Not only that, let your family and friends know if you think you've got what it takes to do a show. FFN Radio Network is the platform you want to be on. It's really really good to be able to get out and express yourself and have a show. But let me tell you this: Blaze is going to be heavy on you when it comes to time, when it comes to being consistent, because he wants an on-time quality show that's consistent, that the listeners and viewers are going to want to come on every night your show's on. And you've got to be, if you're thinking about having a show, yes, FFN Radio Network is the platform you want to be on. But remember one, you got to ask yourself this question: am I going to be able to do it in my time slot? Am I going to be consistent with my show? So those are the questions you got to ask yourself before you reach out to Blaze. And if you can say yes to those two questions, then definitely reach out to Blaze and FFN Radio Network. Thank you so much for having me on. I won't take up too much of your show.
Thank you.
But it's been a pleasure, and it's been great to be on FFN Radio Network. And I'm only hoping, and I shouldn't say hoping, I know it's only going to grow and get better. And I am one that's happy to have been there from the start in 2000. Again, great show. Remember, the Miss Tammy and Blaze show, great show. Have a great night. I will be listening throughout the show. And we're Blaze. Headphones with a boom mic. Headphones with a boom mic.
Headphones with a boom mic.
Headphones with a
You
boom
got
mic.
it, buddy.
Okay.
Have a great
Now I
night.
know what it's
All right.
called.
All right, bud. Talk to you soon. All right. Just a class act. You know, he busts his ass for his show. Okay. He busts his ass. We also got a new show. It's called The Side Draft. If you're into racing, this is the show that you got to watch. The Neutral Corner, if you're into boxing hardcore, that's the show to watch.
Can I say something to him?
Sure.
Well, so
Excuse me.
I'm not really, I have to say, like, I'm not really into boxing. I'm not really into racing. But I watch the shows every night when they're on faithfully from start to finish. And I've learned like a lot of stuff from watching it.
Yeah.
And it's really, really interesting.
I mean, somebody
Even if-
could literally walk up to you with like a common question about racing or boxing, and you'll sit there and go, "Holy shit, I know that answer."
Yeah,
because
exactly.
you know,
That's what I mean.
I
Like,
mean, you know,
I've heard of, like, these
she's
people-
being 100% honest. You know what I mean? She does. She puts it on her phone, whether she's sitting there painting her nails or doing whatever. The show is on her phone.
I only do that once.
You know what I mean? And you know, and she's listening. You know, so hey, look, my wife and I started doing this when COVID started. Nobody could go nowhere. Nobody could do nothing. And for those of you that don't know the story, I'll say it real quick. You know, one day listen, technically FFN Network's been around since 2000. You know what I mean? I was doing radio shows when we lived on 941 Middle Street.
Yeah.
So, I mean, anyways,
Not big like this, but yeah.
no, babe, just radio shows like we do in the beginning. So, anyways, so getting back to that, I go in a room one day and I look at it. I say, "Babe, want to do a radio show?" I says, "You know, there's nothing we could do. We can't go out nowhere. This is the height of COVID when everybody's freaking out. You know, now we all
You could
know
go
it's
out
a
anyway.
crock of shit."
Nobody
But
would let you in places, so it's not
anyways,
like-
so I look at it. I said, "Babe, you want to do a radio show?" And I was blown away. She's like, "Babe, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do it." And here we are. Here we are right now. I've never given up on it. We've lost shows. Shows have come back. You know what I mean? But I've always, you know, got to the point where I got someone to do shows with me, and we haven't went away. You know what I mean? There was always something. Either if it was something once a week, it was something once a week. You know what I mean? But otherwise than that, you know, that's the deal with that. But anyways, look, if you want to call and talk to us right now, you can reach us at 508-812-0318. Again, that number is 508-812-0318. Babe, I don't think that you got to finish about how aggravated and pissed off you are being hot and all
It's
that
been like
crap
this
at
since
work.
Monday, and today's Wednesday. It's literally like 90 degrees where I am. We have this like box fan, like the old fashioned box fans, sitting on a shelf blowing like maybe like that far away from us. There's like four of us, and it's blowing on us, and it doesn't get you cool because it's just hot air blowing, and it literally is so hot that I had the box fan blowing on me, and then I had this tiny little fan that my coworker let me use because I apparently was like dripping of sweat to put like right in my face, and that didn't help me either. By the way, I need to buy one of those.
See? Now, what is it, folks? I mean, we're going to have a poll,
Well,
okay?
the fan is for work.
Well, listen,
and the
let's do this
headphone,
right now. Let's do this for now.
Is for here.
Let's do this for now, okay? Everyone who's watching, if you could please comment on the following, okay? Should Miss Tammy get headphones with a boom mic for the show, or should Miss Tammy get a fan for at work so she could stay cool? Or should she have both? Go ahead. I will read off what everybody commented on towards the end of the show. So go ahead. It doesn't matter what platform you're watching us on, ladies and gentlemen. Just hit the comment section and we'll see it. Does not matter if you're on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, or Facebook. Okay. Of course, the guys. Okay, everyone that does a show on FFN Radio Network knows that you're the boss. Okay, because I can see all of these guys, that do shows for me. Let's see. Oh, the side draft just happens to say both. Okay,
thank you.
So that's one for both. While everybody's thinking whether Miss Tammy should get one, two, or both. Okay, I want to know if this video I'm about to play right now is, do you smack the shit out of your kids or do you do what this parent does? Okay. In the meantime, please comment whether she gets one, two, or both. Okay. And with that being said, let me load this up, get this ready, and here we go.
Maddie, who made all this mess of toilet paper?
It was the ghost.
The ghost did it. Did you see him?
Yeah.
Did he come in here and he made all this mess?
Yeah.
So where is he now?
He did it. He did it here when we fighted him. Yeah.
Did you fight him?
And then he flew away. Yeah.
Why didn't you tell the ghost that he shouldn't make a mess?
Because we did. Because he said sorry.
So then you let him go?
Yeah.
And you didn't tidy his mess?
No, the ghost didn't last night.
I think you guys did it.
No, maybe the ghost did it. Maybe no.
All right. So, Miss Tammy.
Yes.
Would you smack the shit out of your kids?
No, they
for
were
that,
too cute.
or
and there's three of them.
Believe the ghost story?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't tell them I believe the ghost story, but no, I would just tell them that it was them and they shouldn't tell fibs. But no, I wouldn't smack them. Of course not.
Me, I would immediately go into the bathroom and say a ghost did it. And I would be, that's it. Now, if you don't get out of the tub right now, all right, and clean this mess up, I'm going to make sure the ghost stays in your room.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Okay, that would teach them a one good lesson right there.
Yeah, and then you'd be out of the room because they would all be sleeping with me.
Okay, that's what I do. That's a segment that we might touch base on in the future. Should you smack the shit out of your kid? All right, okay. Look, there's people popping in and out. I haven't said this on any of my shows in forever and a day. Look, just if your phone, because most people use their phone, if your phone is set up to where it shuts down or goes to sleep after you're watching something for a few, it's going to keep happening. So tell your phone not to do that. You know what I mean? And just straighten out, everything. So today I made my wife a lovely,
God.
supper. Okay,
Please,
I'm like so creative.
please.
You
Ask
know,
Mr. Blaizeman when the last time was he made supper. Ask him.
today,
I'll ask him. What was the last? Besides today, what was the last time you made supper?
today.
Besides today.
Oh,
It's so long you can't remember.
ain't that long ago,
Yeah,
but
it was. But
wha-
all of
whatever.
a sudden, right today, all of a sudden, he was like, I'm going to make supper today. Of all days, on our first show back from a while, he decides that he's going to make supper. And why did he do that? Why? Because he didn't want me to come on the air and say, guess who didn't make supper tonight? Or guess who hasn't made supper in the
Not
longest
at
time?
all.
Because he wanted to say, well,
Not
I made supper
at
tonight.
all. Okay, that is the biggest fib
That is
in the
not.
history of husband and wives telling fibs to one another.
No, okay.
That's the biggest fib.
No.
Okay, that dish
You
I
are to
made for
make
supper
supper.
tonight. Oh, excuse me. Go ahead.
You are to make supper every night.
Every night.
Yeah, every night.
Can't you see I'm trying to run a multi-billion-dollar business here?
How long does it take to make supper? You could even throw something in a crock pot in the morning and let it cook all day, and then that wouldn't
Is
interfere
that
with
what
anything.
is that what that thing's for?
Don't start with me.
Is that what that thing's for? I have no idea what that thing
And
is
we even
for.
have an air fryer that he could cook something in that wouldn't take long either. And we even have an oven, electric oven, that we could put stuff in and let it cook all day. So there's no excuse.
There was an excuse when I was buying those stuff, and you was like, "What do we need that for? And what do we need this for?"
Okay. That didn't help your cause at all.
So listen, when are they going to fix the heating system in at
I
work?
don't know, but you know what they did for us today?
Oh my God!
They gave us
what?
free drinks in the cafeteria.
Oh, free drinks.
I think
Ooh.
they should have came by with like
I think that they should have got friendlies for you guys, and the guy come with the
Yeah,
ice cream
that's
cart
a
like
good
they did
idea.
before.
that's a very good idea.
You know what I mean? But we all know, ladies and gentlemen, right? We all know that eating ice cream in the summer, yeah, it's fantastic when you're first eating it. But I don't know about anybody else, but I get thirsty afterwards. Do you get
Well, those
thirsty
free
after
drinks
you
would have
eat?
helped with the ice cream then.
You know, we could put one of those things up, you know, like the old-fashioned days when there was a signal outage and go, doop. I could put that up while I,
Yeah, try it.
give you one of those.
I think I could handle you.
So last time,
he doesn't have that.
last time we did the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show, you was working either up in Swansea or up in Dartmouth.
Yeah, that's right.
Your company was
Mhm.
making you go to both places.
Yeah, because I was working for the hospital, but a different department. Now I went back to the hospital.
Right.
Yeah, so now I'm
And?
back in the hospital.
Okay, so far we only got 2 votes for both. Okay, and you're not going to win with just 2 votes. So you better appease.
Oh no,
to
I'm not going to win with just 2 votes.
You better appease to the voter, the viewers to put some more up there, because all I see right now is 2 kiss butts. Right, they're trying to get on your good side.
All I have to say is the other day I was so hot that I was so sweaty
Oh yeah.
that I brought deodorant to work yesterday and I had to put extra on because I was so hot. And I put it on extra today too. And that's pretty bad.
It was terrible.
It was awful.
Oh yeah.
I go in with my hair all pretty and curly.
Yeah.
At least I
She's
thought
got
it
her
was.
own.
I
She's
thought it
got her
was
own
nice.
office,
And I had to put it up to
Sits
the bottom all
down.
messed up.
and that's her biggest complaint when she comes home. It was so hot.
It was so hot.
You know why it's hot out, right? Because
Why?
all that tropical air is coming all up from like Florida and all that stuff like that.
The place
You know?
inside is hotter than outside.
No, I know, babe, but it's a little bit ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a
you
little bit.
walk in the door and it says 98 and it drops down to 90 by the time you get to your office.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's kind of crazy there. But we've been having my daughter-in-law and my son come over on Sunday nights to watch House of Dragons.
Oh, and we make dinner for them.
And Game
Ashley
of
makes
Thrones.
dinner.
And Game of Thrones is House of Dragons. Is anybody else that's watching our show right now or viewing our show right now watch House of Dragons? Anybody? Come on. You got to hit those comments quick or call into the show at 508-812-0318. That's right. You can give us a call at 508-812-0318. And you can either talk to Miss Tammy or Mr. Blaizeman.
Well, I just have to say, if anybody out there is listening and hasn't been watching it, you definitely need to watch it.
And we got a caller here. Hey, caller, you're on the line with the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show. What's happening tonight?
Blaizeman, Miss Tammy, how are you guys? This is Justin.
Hi, Justin. How are
Hey,
you?
Justin from the side draft. What's happening, pal?
That's right. I just wanted to come on. I won't take up too much of your guys' time, not like Jerry did, anyways. But what I'll say is, I'll say this, and this, I'm just kidding, Jerry, in case I don't want him to message me.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
You need to get Blaizeman. You need to get Miss Tammy the headset with the boom mic. All right. You need to get her that fan for her office. Happy wife, happy life, and happy life means all of FFN Radio Network shows are just going to go through the roof. Anytime you're happy, Blaze, things are just going to go so much smoother. So get her the headset with the boom mic. Get her the fan for her office. Keep Miss Tammy happy. I will say, though, I do agree with Jerry. It should be the Miss Tammy and Blaizeman show, but we can save that for another segment.
Well,
Is
thank
that
you very
so?
much, because I appreciate
Is
everything
that
you
so?
just said.
Let me ask you a question, caller. Ain't you the rookie of the network, by the way?
I am. I'll keep it. But you know something is what FFN Radio Network does for all of its shows, past, present, current shows. What FFN Radio and Blaizeman does for our shows, all his work does not go unnoticed. He puts in tons of work. He helps us get things set up. He gives us ideas. So trust me, anything that you want to have a show about, which I know you posted a video earlier, looking to get a couple more shows on. If you want to have a show, anything you're passionate about, sports, you name it, current events, anything, Blaizeman and FFN Radio Network is the place to be. Trust me, he puts in tons of work. Anybody who's listening, they're going to be able to see firsthand with all of our shows, the Neutral Corner, the Rabbit Hole, and now I'm excited for the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show to be back. So if anybody wants a platform, he gives us such a good platform to go out, speak our mind, talk some trash, talk about things we're passionate about. So Blaizeman, all your hard work definitely does not go unnoticed. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you too, kid. Appreciate how you like the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show. She's being light on me tonight. She's being easy on me tonight. Believe me.
Yeah, the show is great. I'm excited for it to be back. I know back when Jerry first started was when I first got introduced to FFN Radio Network and the shows you had at the time. And the Blaizeman, Miss Tammy show was the hit show. It makes you laugh. You guys talk about all different sorts of topics. You kind of just let each other have it. So it's funny. It gives you a little bit of an unwind from a nice, day's work. You come home, you get to unwind and listen to Miss Tammy just really let you have it. And she is going light on you. So,
hey, I appreciate the call, kid. I really do. Looking forward to your show Friday. Who's your guest on for Friday night?
We're gonna have Donnie Pyers, which he was our second week guest. We're gonna bring him back on
the
this
drag
Friday.
racing guy.
A lot of current events going on in NASCAR right now. That if you are not a NASCAR fan, this is a show you are not going to want to miss. Blaizeman, Miss Tammy, you guys are gonna love it. We're gonna talk about all sorts of crazy stuff that's been going on. And Blaizeman, you know me. I always like to stir the pot. So my opinions are any and everything that's gonna get some people, ruffle some feathers and irritate some people. So Donnie Pyers and myself Friday at 7 p.m. Blaizeman in the studio doing this thing. It's gonna be a good show. Don't miss it.
Thanks a lot, bud. I appreciate the call. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. I'll talk to you guys. Thank you.
All right now. So also, if you're seeing a background from us, okay, is we have some merch that if anybody is interested in, we have Down the Rabbit Hole t-shirts. On the back would be the skull of FFN Radio Network, okay? We also have the side draft t-shirts. Also on the back of that t-shirt is the FFN network skull. That was our original icon back in the day. I never used it that much, but that was like one of the very first things that I drew up. Besides a very good friend of mine came up with the microphone with the flames on the earth, the powered by the world, and FFN radio network. You can see that up on the top right of your screen there. Look, if anybody else wants to call into the show, man, you don't be afraid. Ask a question. You know what I mean? Just give us a call at 508-812-0318. That number is scrolling down at the bottom. Okay, you want to comment? It doesn't matter what platform you're listening to us on or watching us on. Type a comment and we will receive it. Okay, we prefer a phone call because it's more
Interactive.
more interactive, and stuff like that. So here is video number 14. Smack the shit out of your kid or don't smack the shit out of your kid. Give us 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. We will light that up.
Play-Doh?
Pedo.
No, Play-Doh.
Pedo.
Play-Doh.
Pedo. I'm gonna have big boobs.
No, you're not.
When I'm older, I'll get this.
No, you're not getting that.
When I get big babies, I get whole big babies.
No.
Oh, well.
No, Leo.
Do you think that she breastfed him?
That's what I was thinking. Maybe he thinks there's milk behind it.
He was sitting there like, when I get bigger, I want big mamingish. I want the big mamingish. That's what I want, So, so work as far as heat goes really stinks, right?
Yes, but as far as work, I like my new position. Yes, I do. Very much.
And we moved since the last
Oh,
time.
yes, we did.
We-
Since the last time we were on the air.
Yeah,
together.
since the last time that the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show. No,
we were here. No, why am I listening to him? I don't
Wait
know
a
why I
minute.
listen
Wait,
to him.
I'm saying why you're listening to me. But we did move.
Yes, we did.
A lot of crazy things going on with people moving, trying to buy a house. It's tough for everyone out there right now as far as all of that fun stuff goes. Doing all of those crazy things.
But we do love our apartment. We're settled in very nicely. We have everything that we need, that we want. But yes,
Yeah,
it's
the
a very
goal,
nice neighborhood.
the goal, hopefully in a couple of years is before in a couple of years is to get the studio built. You know what I mean? So we can have the side draft in studio, the neutral corner in studio.
Well, I don't know what you mean by having the studio built, because you basically have a studio right here. So can you explain that?
I want to build one.
Like, build it where?
Wow. Build one out in the backyard. I don't know, but my goal is to build one.
But you have one right here.
I tell you that all the time. No, babe. When I'm talking about a studio where people can show up, do their shows.
You can show up here.
We have other means to do that. Look, see, when it comes to me,
No, I just don't.
you
understand, 'cause
always
you
want
have
to
a whole
save a
room.
buck. You always
You
want to
have-
save a buck.
You have a whole room all to yourself that is technically a studio,
No.
and you want to
No.
build a studio. Does
No,
that
'cause
make any sense?
Do you know what I can do with a bigger room and a bigger studio? Look, I know some of the people can only see a little bit of the boxes, but if I was to move the camera, and I don't want to because then I got to get up and reach for it. But I got boxes and boxes and boxes.
And whose boxes are those?
Of
Go ahead, they're yours, right?
they're my boxes.
Okay, I'm just saying. I didn't want people to think they were my boxes.
because it's
because
all
I put-
my equipment.
Okay.
I
And
mean,
you can't
from
put that up.
from green screens to green screen lighting systems to 4K camera systems.
And you can't put that up in this room?
No.
Maybe if you how should I say it? Organized it a little bit better.
Organized it a little bit better. Okay, I'll
maybe.
take all of this stuff and I'll put it out in your lovely kitchen area. How's that? So then if I move all this stuff up, then I'll have room.
That's what he did when we first moved here. I swear to God, we put all the boxes of the studio's equipment and everything in this room. And how many times did you actually move all the boxes out, start setting things up, and then push them back in, and then move them out again and push them back in? It was like 5 times you did that.
About 6. About 6 times, yeah, because I had to keep redoing a room. Hey, and we're back. Super apologize. Have no idea what happened. We just got like a major power surge. All my screens were like we were in a concert. It scared the hell out of me. I thought, man, I don't know why you're talking over me. I'm just explaining to the folks that are here right now that we apologize. Listen, I was more worried about that my computer shit the bed than anything.
I thought aliens got into the computer.
You thought aliens got into the computer?
Well, you
Well,
always
something got into the
looking for
computer.
those aliens to come visit you. So
Yeah, well,
I know
that's
it's not a
great.
joking matter. I was really scared too. I thought the whole thing crashed.
Would try to make I don't know, a joke about it. It's just not going to stand right now for me. So, but everything seems to be up and running, and I think that we allowed ourselves a little bit of extra time on the show. Everything seems to be running properly, and go ahead and make yourself comfortable. You just look uncomfortable. You're comfortable?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, all right, that's good to know. Again, ladies and gentlemen, call in to the show at 508-812-0318. Let's hear from some of you from folks. Obviously, whatever was up there for comments or chats is gone now, and I can't see anything. And I can only apologize a few times. It's totally out of our hands. Again, that's what happens with live. And this will be a part 2 So when you see this up there twice, because we just went out of whack. I don't know if any of you could hear us saying, "Whoa, what's going on?" and all of this crazy stuff like that. But we just started getting
I'd
all.
like to know what they saw.
We were just getting all kinds of rainbow colors through the monitors and all of that stuff like that, and kind of like just freaked me out some. So we seem to be getting everybody back slowly, and that's good. And we're gonna run a little bit over tonight, anyways. So, but listen, stick around, okay? So I am gonna use a rabbit hole timer, but I just need to go. I just need to go over everything to make sure everything's going great. And just don't go nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with more fun stuff, and my wife can berate me a little bit more. And just give us like 3 minutes, and we'll be right back. Just 3 minutes, folks. Okay, we're back. So we can't hear you until I turn these up. There we go. All right, we're back. Hey, thank you so much for sticking around. I didn't mean for everybody to take off. We're still here. We're still doing the show. That's one of the things that, unfortunately, when you're doing a live show, could happen. Kind of snapped at Miss Tammy a little bit because I panicked. I mean, if you've seen what was going on in front of me with my screens and everything, and my PC wouldn't shut off, and there's just too much money sitting in front of me, man, and I was like freaking out. I apologize to my wife for snapping at her and all of that stuff like that. So,
It's okay.
But again, we were talking about supper at one point. That I made a delicious supper for Miss Tammy and stuff.
And the only
all that.
reason why he made it was so he could talk about it on the show tonight.
No,
Yes.
no. The first thing that was said when I put supper on the table was, "Oh, you wanted to make supper tonight, huh? Oh, I can't wait to tell everybody and how you made supper just because the show's on tonight."
I actually told Sean that in the car on the way home.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, Daddy made supper tonight," but you know why Daddy made supper? Just so he could brag about it on the show tonight.
Who's bragging?
Oh, I made a delicious supper. Well, I made a delicious supper like the night before and the night before and
What'd
the
you
night
make?
before.
What'd you make?
Last night, I made mashed potatoes with the rest of the roast that I made on Sunday with pieces of meat with gravy. It was delicious.
You pour that right over the mashed potatoes.
Yes, I
Who
did.
taught you that?
Myself.
Yourself. You lie.
And I made an absolutely delicious roast on Sunday.
Yes.
Was it good? Yes or no?
Yeah, you make a better
It was
roast than
so
I
good
do.
that we made it like 2
I
weeks
mean,
ago
why
too.
you always make me like have to say that?
You
Why?
always make me have to say that
Why? Because
because I'm proud of my roast. I'm
well,
sorry.
because I tell you that you make it better than I do.
Yeah.
But then again, in all honesty, you made it once for me, and I absolutely loved it. And I was like, oh God, something I don't have to cook.
Oh,
And I'm like,
I cook
she makes
more than
it.
that.
She makes it so good, you know. But you know, in all reality, you know,
Go
if I
ahead,
want
say it.
if I
Come on,
wanted
say
to
it.
dive in and you know cook the house a roast, I mean,
Okay, so you cook it next time.
you know, I mean.
You cook it next time. You make it. You can make a
See,
roast tomorrow.
guys, if there's still guys out there, I wish everybody would come back. The show's still on. Whoever's watching, let everybody know the show's still on. That is, why do women do that, guys?
Do what?
Does anybody know why do women do that? Like
Well, we
I'm
wanna know
sitting
what we're
here,
doing,
like
first of all.
if I gotta sit here and tell her that now my roast is, I could probably make a better roast than her. Her attitude automatically switches to like, oh yeah, well, I'm not going to make it no more, or I don't have to make it no more if you can make it so greater than me.
I didn't say that.
Why?
I said if you want to make it, then
One
make it.
thing a man knows about his spouse, we're together, what? Going to be 28 years?
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't think I know your facial expressions by now?
Oh, really?
You know?
What am I saying?
And that monitor is still flickering.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So I don't know what's going on over here, but all I know is the show must go on.
All I
That's
know
all I
is that I'm very happy to be back on the show. And I think that we had a great show tonight.
Why we're not done?
I'm just saying, I do think that we had a great show.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, you know, look, we really didn't come to the table with really anything planned.
Sometimes that's the best shows, though, babe.
You know, well, not
you want me
really,
to, like,
especially
look up
when
stuff
someone
and
else is
talk
doing
about
most
stuff,
of the talking.
But maybe we can just talk, you know, right? He's not just used to sitting there talking without having things to talk about. This is what some shows are just talking to one another.
Yeah, but yeah, some shows are talking to one another, but having something to talk about.
We are talking about things.
What?
Oh, I don't know.
My computer, my whole
No,
entire
you're the one
system
who keeps
almost
talking about
blown up
that.
because it scared me.
Oh, the poor baby was scared. I'm so
You know what
sorry.
I mean? How's that? How's that for you? You know, sometimes I can't.
Abuse,
you know what?
abuse.
You know what is coming back, and I'm kind of glad a lot of people left. I am kind of glad. We were up to like 13, and now they're gonna miss out. Okay, and I'm gonna try to remember everybody's IP address for when they come back to the show, because
Oh, watch out.
okay, because Miss Tammy's gonna say it. What are we bringing back to the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show?
The secret sound.
The secret sound
Bum, bum, bum.
contest, baby. Dun, dun, dun. We're coming back with the secret sound.
Everybody knows what that means.
The secret sound, and we're coming back with the wheel of chance.
The wheel
Okay,
of chance. The wheel of
the
fortune.
wheel of chance. If some of you don't know what the wheel of chance was, is the idea of the contest that we would do on a Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show. Is we would start off with, if you guess the secret sound, you win a $25 Walmart gift card. But you could always give back that $25 Walmart gift card and play the
secret sound. Wheel of chance.
The wheel of chance. Okay. And why Miss Tammy keeps you amused, I will show you what it looks like. Good job, Ed.
Oh my God. This is what I mean about him. He is like snappy, snappy, snappy. We used to play the Wheel of Chance, the secret sound, all the time, and it's so much fun. I like when people win. One time we gave a girl in New York a $75 gift card to Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, the Wheel of Chance.
the Wheel of Chance. She played the Wheel of Chance on the Secret Sound game. That's what it is.
Right. Exactly. And nobody's ever won the jackpot.
And what was the jackpot again?
I don't remember.
Well, we're just gonna have to come up with one. A new one,
I'm
probably.
just gonna work over here, and I'm gonna let you talk. See how this goes. Are you seriously not gonna say anything? You can't just have dead air. Okay. Nothing like a woman's scorn for you, boy, I'll tell you.
Here it is.
Here what is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they could see it. What I can see.
No, they can't see it. And now that you had dead air for 5 seconds. All right. Anyways, so ladies and gentlemen, good thing I'm here. And people want to change the show from the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show to the Miss Tammy and Blaizeman show. Okay. Listen, these are not going to be the prizes that are on here now because obviously we have to generate some income in order to make it like this. So anyways, what would happen is if you would call into the show, the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show, and you would guess whatever the secret sound was, you would win a $25 Walmart gift card. Then we would give you the option to play the Wheel of Chance. Okay. And at this time, you see that we had some fantastic prizes up here. But if you landed on the little guy's mad face, okay, you would lose. And that means you would lose the $25 gift card and you would just walk away with nothing. So say you did win the $25 Walmart gift card and you gave it back to us and said, we want to play the Wheel of Chance. Then we would, go ahead. And I even forgot how to spin the damn thing, Miss Tammy. Okay. Anyways, and we would click it. Ooh, Express card. Woohoo! And then we would remove it from the wheel. See, and now it's gone. Okay. And your chances for the next person would get shorter and shorter and shorter. If you all understand that, give me a hell yeah in the comments. And but yes, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring back Guess the Secret Sound right here on the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show. So don't forget, should we host one next Wednesday, Miss Tammy?
Yeah. We have to come up with a secret sound, but yes.
Of course, I will come up with a secret sound.
Oh,
normally what I would do. Normally, what I would do was search for the secret sound, and then I would pick about maybe 4 or 5 of them. Then I would bring them to Miss Tammy and say, which one do you think we should use? The only downfall is that if you are a member of the FFN Radio Network family, you're not entitled to win. It's not fair. People will call foul, especially if they know you do a show on a network and all that stuff like that. So if Flacco's World and Chris B and Heather P are listening right now, they're like, yeah, we ain't a part of the network no more, and they will play. And we're working on, again, everything always starts with revenue. And we're working on getting our website back up and running. That's been down for some time. And again, super excited. Sorry about the crash, because that's exactly what happened. Is we crashed. Okay. Yeah. And I really freaked out about it. But everything seems to be up in honky dory and all of that stuff like that. So I hope you guys are excited to come and check out the Wheel of Chance. Considering if somebody wins. So what we do on the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show, okay? If no one guesses the secret sound, okay, that show for that week, and we usually would bump it up to a $50 Walmart gift card. And if nobody hits it, then we would bump it up again. We've never given away $100 one.
No.
We've
because-
given away over $200 worth of prizes. People have won Samsung tablets from us and everything like that. Once the website is back up, you can go and check that out at ffnradiointernational.com, and you can go and see all the past winners from the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show. So, yeah, with that being said, again, sorry about the crash. I really freaked out about it because this is the bread and butter for FFN Network. And all that's going to do is tomorrow is I'm going to spend some hours backing up my entire system. Okay. And I got a 500 gigabyte thumb drive. And that should handle all of that. And I'm going to back everything up onto that thumb drive. And God forbid if something happens where I have a major crash, I could, get that done. And put everything back in perspective. So, again, next week, the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show, or it could be soon to be the Miss Tammy and Blaizeman show. We'll see. Okay. We'll see about that, but, it was fun. I love doing the show with her. Sometimes I tick her off. I do because I'm just like, you got to have everything ready to go. That's how I am. You know what I mean? You can't live shows, live anything, podcast, you don't sit there and you don't say nothing for 5 seconds at a time. You just, that's a no-no in all of this stuff that we do. It's just a no-no. But we'll fix it. See, there goes a monitor. It just went out right there. And I gotta assess the situation. Next week's show is going to be twice as better as this week's show. I love this week's show. I'm just a little bit freaked out now for the past 17 minutes because of everything just went to hell on me. So, with that being said, I like to wish each and every one of you a very good night. Have a great rest of your week. Okay. Don't forget to check out the Neutral Corner tomorrow from 7 to 8 p.m. right here, right where you're watching, right here on FFN Radio Network, Blaizeman Media. So peace and love to each and every one of you out there, and Miss Tammy.
I just want to thank everybody who tuned in, everybody who commented, everybody who called. We really appreciate it. We love you to hear your feedback, and we love to hear what you have to say. And I apologize to Mr. Blaizeman too for being kind of like a little teensy weensy jerk, but that's okay. We'll forgive him because he's cute. And everybody have a good night. We love you all.
We love you. Peace out to you, ladies and gentlemen. Be kind. If you got it, give it. And we'll catch you all next Wednesday on the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show. And guess the
secret sound.
The secret sound. Good night, everybody. Don't forget the Neutral Corner tomorrow, 7 to 8 p.m. Got a great big guest coming on there. And the Side Draft, 7 to 8 p.m. on Friday night with Justin. There's always a chance that those shows could run 10 or 15 minutes over. So
be prepared.
Yeah. And Lucy says that we still like him.
Oh, that's good. I still like him too.
Okay.
He just aggravates me, but I still like him too.
Yeah, well, we still like him. And thank you, Lucy. Lucy couldn't wait for the Blaizeman and Miss Tammy show to come back. And I'm sure that she is one of the few that would want the show changed to the Miss Tammy and Blaizeman show. So, but we'll have to see on that. So with that being said, good night, everybody.